Okay, we're starting over. Who am I spotlighting today? I want to spotlight someone I have not spotlighted in a long time. I'm scanning. I'm looking for someone who is getting a dojo point. Ooh, I found someone. Oh, everyone keeps moving around. I'm spotlighting Haley. Haley's eyes are forward. Her back is straight. She is ready to go, ready to learn this lesson. Let's all get like Haley in 3, 2, 1, 0. I'm looking at the first page. I see Naomi's back is straight. Naomi getting into the screen. I see Ian's eyes. I see William's eyes. I see Luz is there. We are not eating right now. Let's see. Second page. Thomas, get into the screen. This is a reminder to turn on our video. Jaylene, I need to see your eyes. Janelle, Aldo, Kaylin, Matthew, Dylan, Lorena, Amelia, Yemima, turn on your video. We're turning on our video. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, Amelia, Lorena, Yemima, this is a warning. Turn on your video. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. When you can see my screen, give me a silent thumbs up. Who can see it? Anyone? Naomi can see it. Was Naomi the only one who can see it? Oh, Luz can see it. All right, it looks like you can all see it. Adriana can see it. Great. Okay. So we're going to continue reading this book about Lionel Messi. What genre is this text? Janelle, hold on. Let me make sure that we can unmute ourselves. Janelle, unmute yourself. What is the genre of this text?
Nonfiction.
Janelle says nonfiction. Do we agree or disagree with Janelle? I want a thumbs up if we agree, a thumbs down if we disagree. See every single scholar's thumbs. 3, 2, 1, 0. Who agrees? Who disagrees? Is it nonfiction? Yes or no? Is it nonfiction? Yes or no? Cherie says yes. Adriani says yes. Okay, great. It is, it is a nonfiction. So what is this text mostly about? Who can give a quick summary of this text? Adriani, unmute yourself. We're all tracking. Adriani, give a quick summary of this text.
A quick summary of this text is about Lionel Messi. And first, the text is telling us about how he's a good soccer player and about him overcoming his challenges. And next, it tells us how much goals he got and stuff like that. And then lastly, it tells us that he inspires many kids and adults.
Good. So Adriani gave a really complete answer. She said first, next, and last. She gave examples from the text. So great. So that is the author's point of view. So today we're going to learn about how good authors use nonfiction to convey their point of view and try and convince their readers to think the same way. Authors of nonfiction provide their audience with lots of examples that support their opinion to help prove their point of view. As we read today, you're going to be listening for the different examples that this author provides to prove their point of view. Okay, I'm going to begin reading. Let's see who's tracking me. Who is ready for me to start reading? Omar, get into the screen. I see Yawana's eyes. Fatu, sit down. I see Tyler is ready. I see Omar, good fix. I see Luz. I see William. Okay. So today we're going to be focusing on picking out the examples that the author tells us to prove their point of view. So I want every single scholar to be thinking out what are the examples that are being told right now. Okay. So all scholars tracking me, I'm going to read this paragraph. Lionel Messi is a famous soccer player from Argentina. He first began playing soccer as a young boy. He had a hormone problem that stopped him from growing normally. So he was smaller than other kids his age, but that didn't stop him from playing against them and winning. Nonfiction authors use examples to prove their point of view. So what is the author's point of view here? Kaylin, unmute yourself. What is the author's point of view? We're all tracking Kaylin.
The author's point of view is here that if you think that you're gonna give up, you shouldn't, because you can try and try until you get better at it.
Okay, so Kaylin's saying that the point of view is that you shouldn't give up because you can always try and get better at it in this first paragraph right here. Who wants to evaluate this answer? Sharif, unmute yourself. We're all tracking. Sharif, evaluate this answer.
I agree.
Sharif, unmute yourself and evaluate this answer. You agree? Why do you agree?
Because sometimes if you give up and you don't try again, then you might not know what you can do. So you have to try again. And you might know you can get it sometime.
Yeah, so Sharif is in agreement that one of the themes here is that you should not give up and you can try again. Another way of saying that is overcoming challenges. We're seeing this overcoming challenges as the header right here. I need all scholars in their screens tracking me. Okay, so what examples in this first paragraph, I'm gonna zoom in. So we only focus on this very first paragraph right here, I highlighted it. What examples does the author give to support his claim that Lionel is a talented soccer player and that he has overcome challenges? Let's see, Yatsuri, unmute yourself. What evidence is here? We're all tracking Yatsuri.
What evidence is what he overcome his challenges is he was been playing soccer when he was young, and he growed, and when he was a kid he didn't stop playing, and he wins and play against people.
Yeah, let's evaluate that answer. What do we think of that answer, Matthew? Evaluate.
What?
Tienes que ponerte la mano siempre con los estornudos.
Well, wait, I didn't hear you well.
You didn't hear?
No, not that good.
Okay, could you repeat yourself?
What?
So I'll restate the question. What examples does the author give to support his claim that Lionel Messi has overcome challenges?
He has overcome challenges because the first challenge was that he had a hormone problem, that the age he was wouldn't grow up, and if he wasn't grow up, he was assuming he'll be small. And some more challenges that he had to face for town soccer, and he is a little kid, so it'll be a little much harder for the professionals playing soccer, but then he got better.
Yeah, good job using examples from the text. So having a hormone problem would definitely make soccer different, or soccer more difficult. So this is a challenge that he has overcome. And nonfiction authors use examples to prove their point of view. So here, the author used the example of Lionel having a hormone problem to support the claim that he has overcome challenges. Okay, I want to see which scholar is tracking me. We're moving on to the second paragraph. Who is tracking me? Who's getting a dojo point? Maybe we can get a dojo point. Who am I spotlighting? I'm going to spotlight Naomi. I have not spotlighted her in a little bit. Naomi's back is straight. Her eyes are forward. Her hands are folded. Who is like Naomi? I want to see every single scholar like Naomi in 3, 2, 1, 0. I see Haley's eyes. I see Ian's back is straight. I see Naija's eyes. Okay. This is a reminder to turn on our video. Dylan, come into the screen. Okay. We're continuing with reading and focusing on what facts the author is telling us as evidence. So we're looking at what facts is the author telling us to support their point of view. I'm going to go ahead and read this second paragraph. Lionel was so good that a soccer training academy in Spain took notice. He was invited to train in Spain. The club there even offered to pay for the medicine. Lionel needed to correct his hormone problem. So Lionel and his family moved to the new country. There, Lionel worked on his soccer skills. He was fast, determined, and hard-hitting on the soccer field. He became more and more famous and admired as he helped his teams in Spain win victory after victory. In 2012, Lionel broke a number of records. He scored more goals in games that year than anyone had ever scored in a single year. He scored 91 goals. Okay. Naisha, unmute yourself. What is the author's point of view in the second paragraph? Second and third.
The author's point of view in the second paragraph, that he was good at soccer, but when he was when he had a problem, so like the lion and his family moved to like a different country, and the boy he had he won the victory.
Yeah, so I liked what you said very first. You said the author's point of view is that he's a really good soccer player. So what examples does the author give to support this claim that Lionel's a really good soccer player? He's very talented. What do we think? Amadali, unmute yourself. We're all tracking Amadali.
What do I think is
Do you want me to rephrase the question? Yeah. So what examples does the author give to support this claim that Lionel is a really talented soccer player? So what details are here? It's highlighted in a light shade of blue, what we just read.
what is because he broke the number of the records.
Mm-hmm.
He scored 91 goals.
Yeah, Lionel is so good that he broke a record and he scored 91 goals. That is a lot of goals. And how did these? Good. Okay. We're going to move on to, actually, no, we're going to start our independent practice now so that we have a little bit of time in the end to read out some examples. So we're doing it all in the same breakout room. We are looking at this question right here. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to put it in the chat. How did these details about Lionel Messi's hormone problem develop? The main idea include 2 details from the text to support your answer. So
Is it on the formative?
nope. We are writing it down on a blank sheet of paper.
So you want us to write it down on a blank sheet of paper instead of our packets?
You can write it in your packet as well. Just
Okay.
know that not all scholars have their packet. Whatever works. Okay.
Thank you.
Make sure, I am going to be going around and asking scholars to see their packets, so make sure your packet or a blank sheet of paper, whatever you're writing this answer on. So make sure that you have it available. We have about 5 minutes to work independently, and then in 5 minutes, I'm going to start asking some scholars to share out, and then we can revise. I see, who is starting to work? I see Lucy is right. Okay, Malaman, we're working on our independent practice. The question is in the chat. I'll chat it again. How did the details about Lionel Messi's hormone problem develop? The main idea include 2 details from the text to support your answer. Who is getting started? Whose pencil do I see moving? I see Muhammad. Muhammad looks ready to go. I see Naomi. I see, Giannis, show me the piece of paper that you're working on. Giannis, show me the piece of paper you're working on. Okay, great. So start writing, please. Omar, come into the screen. I see William is starting to go. I see Yasri is starting to read. Write. I see Olivia's pencil moving. Great work. Wadab, Malaman, Kaylin, JJ. Is JJ Janelle or is it Jaden? I really don't know. But JJ and Yemima, turn on your cameras. So Malaman, I know that you came late. We read this yesterday, so you have a little bit of information. It's up on the screen. You can just do a scan of this and start working from that, okay, Malaman? So why don't you read? We read, I just highlighted the part that is really important to read. So why don't you read this part that's highlighted, and then you can go and answer this question. Good job making sure you are staying on track. Shout out to Malama. Malama had a question. He's making sure that he is following along. Even though he came late, he's making sure that he's getting his work done. Shay, Dante, I need to see you in their screen. I see Amy Kuhn is doing a great job getting to work. Who else? Let me pull up my phone. We have about 1 more minute of independent work, and then I'm going to start calling around and seeing what you guys have been working on, okay? Mohammed, unmute yourself. Share me what you've written so far.
I wrote him the home problem is important because he could not grow. Period.
So what question are you answering?
How do the details about Lionel Messi's home problem develop the main idea?
Okay, so you said that Lionel Messi's hormone problem makes it so that he can't grow. That's definitely on the right track. That is a detail about his hormone problem. Let's think about how does that connect to the main idea. So what is the main idea that we're talking about? Mohammed. What is the main idea that we're talking about?
The main idea is how did the problem develop?
I think the main idea is actually that Lionel has overcome lots of challenges and is a talented soccer player. So why don't you say you're definitely on the right track with the hormone problem? Tell me, how does that relate to this idea? Yes, William. Naomi, unmute yourself. What have you been working on? Let's hear it.
I'm still working on my 2 details, but I already have 1. So
Okay.
my first detail is since Lionel Messi got the hormone problem, it gave him courage to play soccer.
You said it gave him courage to play soccer?
Yeah.
Okay, and let's make sure we're connecting this idea of what the hormone problem is to the main idea. So what's the main idea that we said? The author's point of view. What did we say the author's point of view is?
And the other thing I was gonna write is also he overcome and faced lots of challenges.
Okay, that's a really good next sentence to write down. And then also maybe how the hormone problem helped him overcome a challenge. So the hormone problem was a challenge that he overcame. How did he overcome it? Great work.
How he overcame same.
You can just write it down. I can check back in with you, but you can just write it down and I'll check back in later, okay? But good job. Definitely on the right track. Who else can share out? Let's see. Christopher, unmute yourself. What have you written so far? Can I hear it?
What I written so far is that he was sure, but he didn't. Nothing stopped him from playing soccer. And when he moved to the new country, he kept on doing a cool move. He kept on practicing his moves over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So good. He kept on practicing his moves. I guess, yeah, that works. Okay, yeah, those are definitely two examples of things that he did to overcome challenges. Now, I want you to put something in about overcoming challenges. So right now, if I had never read this story, I would not know what the author's point of view is by what you just said. Make sure it's very clear. What is the author's point of view? Great work, William. Who else wants to share out? Or sorry, Christopher. I said William. My mistake. Amy Kuhn. Read me what you have so far.
His home problem connects to the main idea because it lets him get better at soccer, also lets him get more goals in a year. This shows why his homemade problem connects to the main idea of the text.
Yeah, so the hormone problem connects because it made him, did it make him better at soccer though, Amy Kuhn, or did it make it soccer harder for him?
It makes soccer harder for him.
Yeah, so that relates, how does that relate to the author's point of view? What's the author's point of view?
That can make you okay.
Go ahead, Amy Kuhn.
The author's point of view is that Lionel was a good soccer player and his homemade problems just made soccer harder for him.
Good. So why don't you include that into your essay? Because I noticed that you said the hormone problem, I forget exactly what you said, but you said it made it easier for him to play soccer or something like that. Why don't you revise and make sure that it's super, super clear. How does the hormone problem relate to this topic? This is a reminder to stay on mute. I'm gonna make, okay. Livia, unmute yourself. Read me what you have so far.
I have so far is Lionel Messi's hormones problem develops the main idea because it's important and it's hard for Lionel Messi to do stuff because of what's happening. In the text it says Lionel was so good at soccer that the training academy took notice. In the text it also says he was united to train. This is how I know. That's all I have so far.
Okay. I really, really like how you used examples from the text. That's a great start. Why don't you continue finishing that idea that you started, but great job using examples from the text. All right, Adriani, let's hear it.
The details about Lionel Messi's hormone problem developed the main idea because it shows that he didn't give up, and that shows that he inspired many kids. In the text I read, but the problem did not stop him from playing. In the text I also said With his skills and generosity, Messi inspired kids and adults both on and off the soccer field. This tells me how do the details about Lionel Messi's problem develop the main idea.
Awesome. I really like how you used examples from the text and also how you related it back. I liked that last sentence that related it to that said this is how it relates to the main idea. Your next step, Luz, you can go after Amelia. The next step, just make sure you clarify. You said the main idea. What is the main idea? So include that in your last sentence. Great work otherwise, Adriani. Really good work. Amelia, unmute yourself and share, and then Luz, you can share.
My sentence is, how does the lion's message develop the main idea is by it teach us about what lion's message overcome her challenges. The text says, Lionel Messa had a harming problem that did not stop her from going lonely. So he was smaller than the other kids' age, but that didn't stop him from playing against them and winning. The text also says, that Lionel Messa moved to a new country that worked on her soccer skills. He was fast, a manner, and hard hitting on the soccer field, and scored after winning a victory. This shows that Lionel Messa overcome her challenges of working hard.
Awesome. Good job, Amelia. Those are really good examples. I really, really enjoyed your response. You used examples from the text. You related it back to the main idea. All right, Lou, share out very quickly, and then we're going to close out this lesson.
We all know that even if he got hurt, this man can still play, because even if he is hurt, he is strong. In the text, it says, and winning. In the text, it also says he scored 91 goals. This shows me how his injury did not stop him from playing.
Good. Good job using examples, Luz, and relating them back to the main idea. Okay, so we are done for the day. This is a reminder, do not leave the lesson, and I've seen this a lot for breaks too. We are not leaving for a break, and we're not leaving the end of the day until the teacher says so. So even though it might say 1 o'clock, we might have 30 more seconds of the lesson, okay? Do you have any announcements, Ms. Fallon?
I do not. Well, yes, actually I do. Scholars, tomorrow starts your end of SLA assessments. Tonight, it is very important that you are going to bed on time and that tomorrow morning you are logged into class at 8:20. Amadali, what time do you have to be here?
At 8:20.
At